Stephen, what were your high school friends like?
Oh, interesting question.
Alright, I guess. I mean, I don't really... I think I only actively speak to one person from our high school, still.
Yeah.
Like, it was a case of... You know when you're in year 11, when you're in high school, it's like, oh my god, look at all these close friends I have. We're going to be so close after high school. And then you go to college and do your different thing, and then you never fucking hear from them again. Like...
Yeah.
It was that sort of thing. But it was also a case of... my standard in high school for what was a close friend was so fucking low. Like, the bar was so low for that. Because I didn't have... In primary school, I was relatively popular. And then in high school, I wasn't at all. So when it got to, like, year 10, year 11, you pretty much just had to have a nice conversation with me. And I was like, oh, we're really good friends now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So maybe that was my fault for setting up, like, false expectations. So when we left high school, it's just people I'd had a few conversations with. I was like, I can't believe they didn't keep in touch.
Yeah, bastards.
Sam, what about you?
Mine's a bit weird. I knew from like year 9, year 10, I wouldn't speak to any. There is, again, like you, Stephen. There's only one person that I still actively speak to, and that's because I play games with him on computer. Don't like meet up or anything. But it's weird for me because from like literally like year 9, year 10, I knew full well that as soon as I left high school, I wouldn't be speaking to any of them. Like, I just had that feeling, you know, right from the start. I was like, none of these are my mates. These are just people that I go to school with, so I talk to them, sort of thing. Other than that one person that I still speak to, obviously. So yeah, that's, you know, they weren't bad people. It's just that every single person in my high school seemed to have a different interest to me. And my high school was very sport related. So like, for example, 2 of the people from my school football team ended up going to play professional football. One of them ended up in the Premier League. They won in the Championship. And then there was like all the other sports, whatever, I couldn't give a shit about. I don't really pay attention. But yeah, so I just didn't get along with anyone really.
That's interesting, Sam, because I've never met anyone who, same as me, understood the concept that we're never going to be friends after whatever.
Yeah.
So I was one of them, especially in year 11, when I became all like motivational and shit. I was just like, these are our last weeks together. No one seemed to understand it. Obviously, the occasional people get that, like, we're all going different ways, but I realised, I was like, these are the best years ever. We need to cherish this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine, I tried to be friends with everyone, but obviously we're all twats at some point, so...
Oh god,
I think I'll leave it at that.